Let us today look at what are doors. Doors may be defined as an openable barrier secured in a wall opening. It is provided to give an access to inside of a room. So basically doors consist of two parts: door frame and a door shutter. Window. So let us see what is a window. A window is also a vented barrier secured in a wall opening. The function of the window is to admit light and air to the building and to give a view to the outside. So a window consists of two parts: a window frame and a window shutter. Let us look at some of the technical terms of a door and a window. Frame. It is an assembly of horizontal and vertical members forming an enclosure to which the shutters are fixed. Shutters. These are the openable parts of a door or a window. Head. This is the top or uppermost horizontal part of frame. Sill. This is the lowest or bottom horizontal part of a window frame, which is not provided in door frames. Horn. These are the horizontal projections of a frame. Rivet. It is the depression or recess made inside the door frame to receive the door shutter. Now let us look at where exactly the doors and windows are located. The number of doors and windows should be kept minimum. The location of doors and windows should meet functional requirements of the particular room. The door should not be kept in the center of the wall. The window should be located in opposite wall facing a door or another window to achieve cross ventilation. From the point of view of fresh air, a window should be located on the northern side of a room. The sill should be located about 70 to 80 centimeter above the floor level of the room. Types of doors. So we see here that the doors are mainly classified on the basis of arrangement of components, method or manner of construction, working operations, and metal doors. On the basis of arrangement of components, which includes 4 types of doors: battened and latched doors, battened, latched and braced doors, battened, latched and frame doors, battened, latched, braced and frame doors. Battened and latched doors. So in the following slide we see that here is an example of a battened and a latched door. These doors consist of vertical boards called battens, which are nailed or screwed to the horizontal members called ledges. Often the battens are about 15 to 18 centimeter wide and 2 to 3 centimeter thick. Doors made with these narrow battens like these have a better appearance. Battened, latched and braced doors. This is a latched and a battened door to which braces have been added to prevent sagging. Now, in the slide, we can see a clear diagram of a battened, latched and a braced door. These braces must slope upwards from the hinge edge of the door, and they are housed with a skew notch into the ledges. Framed and panelled door. In the diagram, we can see a framed and a panelled door. These doors basically consist of a frame made of stiles, a top rail, a bottom rail, and sometimes an intermediate rail. Into this framework, a plywood panel is fitted. This panel may fit into a groove or a rivet. Glazed or sash doors. These are provided where the visibility of the interior of the room is required. Flush doors. The flush door with a framed core is a type of door that we frequently make in a rural building. This door consists of a frame which has stiles, top and bottom rails, and narrow intermediate rails. It is covered on each side by a sheet of plywood. Plywood covered flush doors cannot be used where they will be exposed to rain and sun. Lowered doors. This permits free ventilation through them and at the same time maintain the privacy of the room. Sliding doors. A sliding door is a type of door which opens horizontally by sliding, whereby the door is either mounted on or suspended from a track. Windows. A window is comprised of two parts, a window frame and sashes or shutter frame. Pivoted window. A window having a section which is pivoted near the center so that the top of the section swings in and the bottom swings out. Double hung windows. A double hung window is a window with two parts that overlap slightly and slide up and down inside the frame. The two parts are not necessarily at the same size. Lowered window. A lower is a window blind with horizontal slats that are angled to admit light and air, but to keep out rain, direct sunshine and noise. The angle of the slats may be adjustable, usually in blinds and windows or in fixed. Installing door frames. Frames which are improperly built in can cause problems later when the plastering is done or the doors are hung. Therefore, we must give special attention to setting the frames properly. A door frame should be fixed in such a way that the door can open flat to the wall. Otherwise, the door will form a lever to the frame and the hinges will be forced out when the door swings wide open suddenly. Door frames can be fixed in position either during the machinery construction or after the welding has been completed. Installing window frames. Installing window frames is similar to installing door frames. A window frame should be fixed in such a way that the casement can open flat to the wall. Otherwise, the casement will form a lever with the edge of the wall. This can cause the hinges to be forced out when the window is blown open by the wind. Window frames can be installed either during the construction of the walls or after the walling has been completed.